The impossibility of taking a vacation. We are in April, towards the end of April, and going towards the month of May. Very soon, people are gonna start like maybe taking summer vacation. Um, you know, this is the perfect time to start thinking about that. And in my case, I've been thinking about vacation as somebody who works a 9 to 5, somebody who is employed. I have to sort of like figure out my schedule and say, when am I going to be able to do it? I have about 2 weeks left, about 10 days. When you have 10 days of paid time off, you have to figure out, you have to schedule it in advance to know, how long you're going to be able to take at a time. Are you going to be able to do 2-3 days at a time, maybe 5 days? I don't think I'm going to do like a 5-day vacation. I think I'm going to do like some short 2-3 day trips. Because that way it's going to be a lot easier to actually do it that way. And then I'm not planning on going somewhere far. I mostly want to stay nearby. I mostly want to do somewhere nearby where I can drive and do like a 3-4 day weekend, where I could probably go maybe like on a Thursday or Friday, and Friday, and then also do Saturday, Sunday, and come back on a Monday. The other thing that you have to worry about is the hotel scheduling. Right, so basically, you have to check in most hotels. You check in after 3 p.m. Okay, and you have to check out by 11 a.m. So that's something that you have to consider, which is okay. So if I take it, let's say I take it on a Thursday. Let's say Thursday, I leave my house. Say I have to drive a couple hours away, 3 or 4 hours away. Leave my house at noon. Get there at 3 or 4 p.m. Check in. Maybe take a short nap or something like that. Then go back out. So usually what I do is I'll check in, then I'll go back out and I'll visit the place. I'll go walk around downtown. I usually like to stay in the downtown area. Even if you go to like a small town, like downtown is the best place because there's nowhere else. There's nowhere else basically to visit. So you check in downtown and then you go walk around the area to see what's going on and all the activities and all the places and all the buildings. So that would be around like 5 p.m. Around 5, like let's say 5 to 7 p.m. About 2 hours, I'm walking around and I'm sort of exploring and visiting. Then go back to the hotel, maybe take a shower, dress up and go back out for the evening and try to enjoy the evening. Maybe go to a nightclub, bar, just see what the nightlife is about. Then go back to the hotel, sleep, wake up the next day, and I'm back out. Usually we'll do like a bus tour that will take us to the downtown area and some other places that are worth visiting. But it all depends on the town. If it's like a touristy town where there's actually nice, cool stuff to see, then I'll do a tour. If not, then you don't need to do that. It's a waste of money. But the question that I wanted to ask, the point that I wanted to bring up was, is it even possible anymore to take a proper vacation? Like, when you look at all the constraints, the time constraint, you can only take 2 or 3 days at a time. The distance constraint, you can't go too far. The location constraints, the money, the financial constraints, and then once Jesus park your motorcycle, but once you get to the place you're going, there's also the social constraints, and the social constraints is basically everything that you're dealing with in terms of like the people there, the interactions. Is it a vibrant place where you can just show up and start talking to people, or is it the type of place where the people are not really looking to make conversations like that? Okay, there's all those things that you have to consider. So is it even possible? Is it even worth it to go on some vacation? It's like, oh, let me go on a vacation, bro. Let me go spend $5,000 on, because you gotta think about that. It is roughly $5,000, maybe $3,000 to $5,000, depending on. You gotta pay for the hotel. Now, if you're driving like I'm doing, I'm trying to save on cost. Then you're gonna save $1,000 on flights, $1,000 on round trips, roughly. Yeah. So you're driving there, spending some money on the hotel. If you stay downtown, you gotta spend money on parking. They're probably gonna charge you like $40, $50 a day for parking. So that's gonna add like $150, $200 to your budget. Then food, drinks, going out, visiting places, all of that's gonna add to it. So let's say $3,000. Let's say you spend, if you don't have to take a plane, if you could just drive 3-4 hours away. Again, I'm trying to keep it cost effective. Like, I'm not trying to spend too much. So that's like $3,000 or $4,000. Yeah, that I'm spending there. But then the question tends to be, is it worth it? Like, is it actually like worth, like all those places that you could potentially go to, right? Is it actually worth it in terms of the experience you're gonna have? I'm just not sure. For me, it's more about visiting a place and actually getting to see what goes on there. Like, I'm not particularly like infatuated with the social aspect, because in the US, the social aspect is not all it's cracked up to be. So it's not like, there's some amazing experience that I'm expecting to have, to be honest with you. So I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not even worried about that, to be quite honest. The question remains, though. So yeah, for the next 3 months we'll see. But I'd have to look at the budget. So when I say for the next 3 months, yeah, it's really May, June, July, maybe August. So for the next 4 months. But unlike last year, I only have 2 weeks left. Last year I had 3 weeks left. This year I only have 2, because I took like a week off in December. So that's 1 week that I don't have available. So I guess we'll have to make do with 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is enough, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not trying to spend that much money anyway. So with 2 weeks, 2 available weeks, I could go to a few places. I could at least do like 2 short trips, 3-4 days each. And then if I'm taking the advantage of the weekend, all I need is 5 days, really. 5 days off. If I'm taking advantage of the weekend, Saturday, Friday. If I leave, like let's say I leave on a Thursday, so I need Thursday and Friday off. And then same thing, well, Thursday and Friday off, so I leave Thursday, so I do Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, and then come back Sunday. But same thing, like Sunday, I could still do something Sunday morning, so it doesn't have to be like, it's not like the whole day Sunday is wasted. I can still take advantage of the day on Sunday, right? But if I wanted to do, let's say, 3 full days, if I wanted to do 3 full days, it'd have to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I just don't know why these hotels require that you check in after 3 p.m.